All right, welcome to part 3. New setup. I got my car phone holder thing set up. I can't read it because it's dark. Vent phone mount set up. So now it's not on my dash anymore. So now I officially have a new car set up, so I don't have to keep fighting with my phone that sits on where my AC is and my radio, so yay. And now, I am a lot more easier to see than having to look at my double chin every single time I drive, So yeah, welcome. This is my part 3. Today is still December 26th. Again, I hope you all had a really good Christmas. It's kind of a tough day. It is a tough day for family. Some family, lost an uncle, lost a father, not my father, but I'm just saying, this guy was a grandfather, an uncle, a brother, a son, a father, a friend, and, he was a funny alien. He was a very funny little alien. That's always been the joke that my dad always had with him, was that he was an alien because he's from New Mexico. So yeah, even though the dead never really hear or see the video, I mean, I don't know, maybe messages go through to them. I'm not sure. Uncle Dan, fly high, and may we all meet and reunite once again. All, not just me. So he accepted Christ in the end, and I'm very thankful of that. And I'm very glad in the end, me and him, we were pretty good. Sure, he was always kind of a prankster, jokester, very bust your ball, sarcastic type of guy, which did get on my nerves, I'm not gonna lie, but it's memorable. He used to come behind me, flick me in the ear. He would come behind me, flick me in the ear. One time, this is one of the earliest memories, the earliest things I can remember of Uncle Dan. Back when I was a kid, I was 6 years old, 5 years old. We were living in his house, and we were living it was a 2-story house. It was a 2-story house, where the main house was upstairs, and then the bottom half of the house you would have like a game room or something like that, and then you would have like a bathroom, a small little bathroom, and then you would have the garage. My earliest memory of him that I can recall is he used to tell me, which it's not funny to fuck around with kids, but it's humorous now considering that he's gone. It's not I didn't find it funny, but now it's something to look back on. He used to tell me that if I kept sleeping in my underwear, because I wouldn't wear pajamas, I would sleep in my underwear. He would tell me that's something about spiders, that's spiders were going to crawl all over me, or he was going to put spiders all over me, or some shit like that. I remember very vaguely something of that nature, that he was going to put spiders all over me, as a joke. And he used to always flick me in the back of the ear. I remember that constantly. He was very, he just always was that funny guy. He was always just, that was his personality. He was a very jokester type of guy. So And, you know, with my dad, it was always him being an alien. You know, and me and my sister would always kind of tag in on that joke, but I never really got the hang of calling him an alien. It never really stuck with me. It was more my sister and my dad. Mostly my dad. You know? So they're taking him back to New Mexico, and I believe they're going to bury him there. I could be wrong about that. But I'm glad I got to say goodbye to him. You know, I'm really glad I got to say goodbye to him. You know, because, you know, even though we weren't really the closest necessarily, it's still pretty hard on me. You know, because, shit. I don't even know how to explain it, you know. It's just, he's just been around forever, for the longest time, you know. I've known him my whole life, you know. So, you know, we all knew his time was coming, you know. It's not a surprise, but it's just like it's still pretty sad, you know, for everybody, you know, honestly. I feel more for his grandkids, honestly. I hope they're doing well, you know. So, yeah, you know, I have my prayers to my cousins, you know, because honestly, it hurts. It sucks, honestly. It really sucks to know what this is, but death is part of life. You know, death is part of life. You know, I feel bad for Loopy as well, you know, but just like the same thing that I'm saying, death is just part of life, and Loopy knew that his dad wasn't going to make it, you know. So, you know, I really, you know. On the other hand, you know, I've already explained this in my part 2. It's the Rest in Peace Uncle Dan video that I did. You know, that I don't even know. I forgot what I was trying to say. Oh yeah, before he died, the guy had goals. The guy wanted to sell his Mustang, and, you know, maybe that Mustang can go to one of the grandkids. You know, maybe something will get figured out with this stuff. You know, he has a big enough family that'll want his things. You know, so, you know, but, you know, on the other hand, I've made my peace with them. So, you know, God bless them. You know, God take care of them, you know. So, yeah, like I said, he will be missed. He left quite a legacy, you know, clearly, from what I remember him by. And, you know, just fly high, old man, you know. And see you again at some point, you know. So, rest easy. But yeah, you know, I just wanted to make another video since I'm in the car. Work was kind of just, I just wanted to get it done, honestly. I'm glad today's over. We're already moving on with Wednesday, you know, the next day of the week. You know, I have 3 more days to a new year, you know, to a new year. I really am glad this year is coming to a close for another year. Uncle Dan's book is finally finished, you know, so, you know, for future stories, for people to talk about him, you know. So, yeah, for everybody to just live life and enjoy 2024 if you can, you know. So, but yeah, you know, but I'm almost to, my blinker's still on. I'm almost to his work, But yeah, I'm really happy I got the new setup. You know, it's just a little vent holder thing. You know, it took me a minute to set it up. I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know if it locks in or not, but clearly it's hanging on, because when I turn, it kind of moves it around. You see what I mean? Like, it just fucking kind of moved it around, and I don't know if it's supposed to do that or not. You know, I hope that doesn't fuck my vent, like the guard around the vent up. I'm gonna figure that out when I go home though. So, but yeah, you know, have a good night, whoever you are, and you know, I'll make a video tomorrow. You know, work is I don't even know. I don't have much to say about work. It was really quiet. Everyone I didn't really talk to much today. Michael was irritating the living shit out of me, honestly. My coworker. You know, he just kept talking about, I don't even know. All he cares about is just talking about what he likes. He does not care what anyone else likes. You know, I'll tell him about my haircut. He doesn't say anything in response to it. You know, there's Justin. So, but I'll make a video on that tomorrow. How do I get this phone off? Oh, okay. I guess that did it. Yeah, I'll look more into this thing when I go home. But yeah. Thank you for watching, and bye for now. Yeah, to get to tomorrow.